Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Beat. We're your #1 stop for talent on the rise right here in Seattle's queer music scene. Yes, and boy, do we have an episode for you. For our artists tonight, they are a 25-year-old QT pop poet, music producer, and songwriter with poetry that left BuzzFeed speechless and music that Seattle Times said was synth pop in the style of Reggie Watts. Give it up for Nic Masangkay. Everybody give it up for Nic Masangkay. Nic, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Carlo.
This is such an honor and such a pleasure.
Oh, it's an honor to be here. Oh my gosh.
We love
the beat.
Yes, the big beat, honey. So you got your start in poetry, right? Tell me about that. When did you realize you were a poet?
I guess I've always been writing poetry. Mostly, it started picking up in middle school when, I wasn't out yet, but, I needed a place to kind of be myself and write about all these crushes I was having. So that's how I kind of started writing poetry. And then when I moved to Seattle for the University of Washington, I found a lot of poetry community in Seattle with shout out the Poetry Slam scene at UW, Youth Speaks Seattle, Youth Speaks, Seattle Poetry Slam, Rain City Slam. So I had these venues to share who I am and kind of what I've been working on for so long, like in private.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, and then you also just had a release this year, 100 Suns Setting. Yeah, and I heard that the release party was like out of control. You like sold out Gay City. Like, what was that like, having the whole community come out and support your art?
Totally. It felt really, really great. It was kind of, I've been doing kind of this art stuff since I was about 18 or so, and I'm 25 now, and it was kind of my first show that was focused on, not entirely focused on me, but, kind of featured me as the main thing. So it was great to have community support that. And, the production was entirely queer and trans people of color, from organizers to performers, the photographers and everyone.
Wow.
So the fact that, our community wanted to come out and support that and have a good, celebratory time when we don't get to feel safe and, super pumped about life all the time.
Right.
So it's cool that we were able to create that space.
Yeah.
And I'm just so thankful that it all happened.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I wish I could have been there. That was before we met and everything. But congratulations. But coming kind of piggybacking on that, we do as, QT pop artists face a lot of challenges.
Totally.
What are some of the challenges that people may not know that you face just kind of in everyday life?
Totally. I think the biggest thing for me, I'm sure it's different for everyone, but for me, it's internalizing all these messages that we get over the years before knowing that, there are systems that are set up to kind of reward folks who have more privilege to be successful, And before I knew that, I was always told, you have to work 2 times as hard, 1 billion times as hard as someone with more privilege to just get at an equal place.
Right.
And after hearing that for so long, you kind of wonder, am I worth it? Am I enough? Is there a reason that I have to keep working so hard? Or harder? But, I realized, deep down, I know that I am enough, I've, this is like my second, thank you. This is my second month doing the artist stuff full time, and I'm doing it, so I must be enough, right?
Yes. Come on, that's clap worthy right there. Come on, full-time artists. it's not hard. That's something that a lot of people strive for, you know, and so, like, congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I
So
appreciate it.
what's next? What's next for you? What's our next project?
Totally.
Tell me everything.
I love it. Well, I'm working on a next EP. It's going to be called Dark at Dusk, so it's going to be kind of the sequel to 100 Sun Setting.
Okay.
And it's going to be a lot more serious and cover more serious topics and be a lot darker in the production and sound design. And I applied to some fellowships and grants and residencies, so we're going to see if those work out. Please wish me luck.
Yes.
So I'm hoping that works out so I can pay the folks I collaborate with and everything.
Awesome.
So that's kind of my next big project aside from producing for other people, recording other folks, doing some music production and audio engineering work for folks. And
Yeah, cool. So let's talk about that after the show. But also, so where do we find you when you release new stuff? Where are we gonna
Totally.
find you at?
Yeah, the main place where you can find all of my poetry and music, and even sometimes I do keynote speaking, that would be on facebook.com/Nic Masangkay art. And then you can find my music at my Bandcamp, which is nicmasangkay.bandcamp.com. And then you can also stream it on soundcloud.com/Nic Masangkay.
Come on. But yeah, thank you so much for coming. Everybody, give it up for Nic Masangkay.
What's up, y'all? I'm Nic Masangkay. I'm a poet, producer, singer-songwriter. Hope y'all enjoy my songs tonight. Back to where we started at. You used to hold me close. Now we don't talk no more. I see you standing over there, and you're staring at me here. Am I on your mind too? Baby, tell me what to do. Remember just us two. Don't you wish we could undo all of our mistakes? Let's try before it's too late. So familiar, I think we've met before. As I keep talking to you, I wanna know you more. Never thought I'd see you again, but that was in the past. Last time was different. This time let's make it last. True that it's been so long. Once we could do no wrong. You say we'll make it work and get us back to where we were. I see you standing over there, and you're staring at me here. Am I on your mind too? Baby, tell me what to do. Remember just us two. And don't you wish we could undo all of our mistakes? Let's try before it's too late. So familiar, I think we've met before. As I keep talking to you, I wanna know you more. Never thought I'd see you again, but that was in the past. Last time was different. This time let's make it last. Nic Masangkay. That one was Make It Last. I didn't want to leave today without a little surprise. Got a special guest over here who featured on the remix of this song, Pressure. Here is their highness, the Queen. Give it up.
Yo, what's up? Ensnared cause you won't give it up. Now I got you all gassed up. Give me that face, stirring that cherry from your blush. Now I wanna grip your butt, spitting that truth. Got me wrapped around your sweet tooth. Godiva when you want it, I'm your truffle butter baby. Pressure getting high and you got me looking crazy. Freak in the streets, no more acting like a lady. So damn sweet, now we looking good enough to eat. Fiend for my fam, now I'm fiending for heat. Every time I think of you, I'm thinking dirty. Thinking about you as you think about me. Play it off hella cold when I'm feeling thirsty. Think about life, back to think about me. Kick the niggas to the curb, but I was down for the tease.
I can feel the pressure climb. I try to avoid your eyes. There's nothing I can do to fight this feeling. You feel me? Cause every time you come around, I can feel my heartbeat pound. A queen that doesn't need a crown. And this feeling, you feel me? Let's go! You got me
right where you want me.
You fuck me
Up on the daily.
You got me
Right where you want me.
You got me You got me You got me
Right where you want me.
You fuck me
Up on the daily.
You got me
Right where you want me.
You got me You got me I can feel the pressure climb.
Pressure climb.
I can feel the pressure climb.
Pressure climb.
Everybody, I'll give it up for the Queen. Thank you. And again, I'm Nic Masangkay.
Give it up for Nick.
Thank you.
Everyone give it up one more time for Nic Masangkay. Join us next time for more super sick performances and exclusive interviews right here on The Beat.